Hello and welcome to Americans Learn. I'm looking at something a little bit different today. This one is from the creator Demolition Ranch. I'm going to find out if bulletproof masks actually work. I didn't even know that bulletproof masks were really a thing. So I'm already learning something. So now we're going to find out if they work. I know that like the vests only work sometimes, like very specific from a specific distance away, and like I don't know a lot about this in general, but that's why I'm here. I hope that's why you're here. And I don't really want to waste any more time. I'm curious to find out A, what a bulletproof mask is, and B, do it work though?
Body armor, just in case anyone ever breaks into my house so I can defend my family without having to worry about him shooting me.
But what if he shot you in the face?
What if he shot me in the face?
That's a risk we were willing to take.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take. Welcome to Demolition Ranch. Today we're checking out a bulletproof face mask. And these things have actually been used in real life quite a bit, it sounds like. I think SWATs use these things. I think some military applications, some other organizations.
It just kind of looks like Goth Jason is what it looks like.
That's not a bad idea if you don't want to get shot in the face, but sure is uncomfortable and kind of limits your field of view. But this is level 2, meaning you can stop 22 long rifle, 9mm, 40 cal, all the way up to 357 magnum. So
Wow.
Anyway, pretty cool.
I think that's good. Maybe.
That's the end of the video. Just kidding, we're totally gonna shoot it. Lieutenant Dan is gonna be our brave volunteer today.
Thanks,
If you
Lieutenant
know why he's
Dan.
named Lieutenant Dan, comment below.
I'm assuming it's because he has no legs. I'm assuming, I mean, he has no arms for sure, but I'm going to assume he has no legs, and that's why he's called Lieutenant Dan.
This thing is not metal, it's Kevlar, so it's pretty light. Looks kind of scary, right? We're gonna start in classic Demolition Ranch style with a small caliber and work our way up until we find something that can kill Lieutenant Dan. First up, 22 long rifle.
Yeah, he has
out of
no
a
legs.
Ruger Mark 1. I'm gonna shoot off to the side a little bit so that we have a little more real estate for shooting at it later. Here's our hit. Barely scratched the surface. Safe to say a 22 long rifle is not gonna make it through. Let's step up our game a little bit.
Fun. And I appreciate that. I saw a video the other day where a guy was like showing off a specific gun and he was like shooting some things, but like they never ever showed him actually hitting the target. And I'm like, look, I'm sure in other videos he does. That's like his whole thing is he shoots guns. And but I was just like the way that the editor or the videographer or whoever like framed everything, all you saw was like him from the side shooting, and then you would hear a ting sound from off screen, and I'm just like, look. They showed it. They showed the whole thing. They showed it hit the guy. I'm like, that's all I want. Just like just from an angle that lets me see you hit what you're hitting.
380 ACP. This armor should have no problem with this little round. Bullet came in, hit right at eyebrow level, not even close to going through.
Oh, wow.
And if that armor would not have been there, that would have definitely been a kill shot, even with the 380 ACP. 9mm, same diameter as a 380, but going a lot faster. Out of this Ruger. Looks like we hit right near the edge, and it busted it up pretty good. Nothing there except a little bit of dust, so he's good.
Okay.
But
I will say though, like a lot of these, it's like you are shooting him from kind of far away. I mean, I feel like in like home invasion scenario that he was mentioning, you'd be a lot closer.
he would have been pretty bruised from that thing. No
Oof,
bullet
yeah.
came through. So the next bullet I was gonna do is this 40 Smith & Wesson,
He still might have lost an eye though. Like that could have still like bunked up in
and
there.
I accidentally shot through his eye. So that one killed him. Before we go check it out,
Oh, I'm too good at shooting. Oh no, I shot him through his eye hole.
let's try it again. Not in the eyeball. So the first one that I went through the eye came through, just nicked this and went straight into his face. The second one hit right here, did not come through. He's good to go. 22 long rifle, 380 ACP, 9mm and 40 Smith & Wesson, all stopped by the level 2 mask. What about a 44 special?
Oh my gosh, did you see that? That gun is that's like a video game level gun.
right in the teeth. Hope he's okay.
I mean, he's certainly gonna have a headache. Ugh.
This thing's not rated for 44 special, and it looks like it may have gone straight through. It totally bulged the inside of this. This is the foam padding that's on the inside. No rip in that at all.
Oh,
it
wow.
caught that entire 44 special bullet. Still would have knocked his teeth out though. I have this 44 loaded with a 44 Magnum now.
That thing is
it's gonna be going
giant.
faster. However, it's a hollow point, so it may not penetrate as deep. So we'll see if it stops or not. Kind of running out of room on our target here. Man, I don't know, this one's close. Hit right here. Let's see. Looks like he survived it. Let's look at the inside. Yep.
Oh,
Knocked
wow.
a little paint off in there, but nothing came through. Let's try
So far, this thing is doing much better than I thought it would. But again, I know he's very far away. I don't know. I wonder how it would do up close.
something a little different. How about a 17 HMR? For those who don't know, this is a 22 Magnum case, neck down, to take a 17 caliber bullet. It's tiny and going super fast, and the way to defeat armor is with speed. Everyone knows that tiny things going really fast are great at penetrating. Yeah, everyone knows that. My friend told me that. For being such a tiny bullet, it really did a lot of damage. Totally stopped it, did not deform the back very much at all, which makes sense. It was a very lightweight bullet, but even with all that speed, it couldn't make it through. Now you'll notice, I haven't shot up here at all. I kind of figured this thing would stand up to everything we threw at it, but I have one last thing to shoot. Some people's truck gun is like a Glock 40 or a 9mm Beretta, something like that. Mine's a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. I really like this gun,
Oh my God.
but I really hate shooting this gun. For comparison, here is a 500 Magnum. Here's a 40 Smith & Wesson, which is considered to be a fairly big bullet, but not compared to the giant 500 Magnum. Do you ever wake up in the morning and you're like, you know what, today, I really want my hand to hurt for the next couple of days? Yeah, me neither. Let's shoot Lieutenant Dan in the face with a 500 Magnum.
Jesus.
Pulled it up a little high. I will be honest with you, I think I flinch every time I shoot this gun. So it didn't stop it, but it may have redirected enough to totally save his head.
Oh, wow.
Let's do a little more of a direct hit. Why does this gun
Yeah.
even have 5 spots in the cylinder? No one is ever going to want to shoot 5 rounds in a row out of this gun.
Oh my God. Bye.
Got him.
Oh, he's dead.
You can probably tell by the Kevlar fragments coming out of his forehead wound that he didn't make it. The front of this looks innocent enough, just a little scuff, no big deal, right? The back of it tells the rest of the story.
Whoo!
Went straight through, continued on into our good old buddy's head. May he rest in peace. Bulletproof masks are expensive, they're bulky, uncomfortable, but pretty awesome. And this one did everything it was supposed to do, plus more. It stopped a 44 Magnum. Did not stop a 500 Magnum, which is pretty weak. This episode is brought to you by Audible.com. Audible has over 180,000 titles of books that they'll read to you. And if you use my code in the description below, you get 1 month's free trial. The book I would recommend is one that I just read called The Zombie Survival Guide by Max Brooks.
Oh, dude, I have that book. I have that one. My brother got it for me for Christmas one year. I still have it. I haven't read it in a while, but...
In the book, it tells you kind of an in-depth look at zombie physiology, how to kill them, what weapons are best to use against them, and also how to prepare your home for a long-term siege of the undead. What I like most about the book is he never acts like maybe zombies aren't real, or maybe we don't need to prepare. He is 100% confident that they're coming and we need to be ready now. Finally, someone who gets me. Thanks for watching Demolition Ranch, and I will see you next time. Contact! What about the quad hop?
Ooh.
No, don't move. Don't move. Bobby?
That was quite a look there at the end. Yeah, so sometimes you look at something and you're just like, that is the most American thing I've ever seen. Oh, it looks like there was a little bit more maybe. So let's I thought it was ended. I'm sorry.
Actually, the velocity was probably slowed down enough by the Kevlar that after leaving the Kevlar face mask and going through his cranium, there was enough velocity loss that it stopped before it hit his cerebral cortex. No, he did.
Okay, see, that was worth it. I feel like that was worth it. That was worth it as a joke. Anyway, that was Demolition Ranch's bulletproof mask. I mean, this video is old. This is an older one, so it's possible that their masks are now better. Who knows? Not me. I know nothing about it. I am looking at a video right now that says making a bulletproof John Wick suit in real life, which sounds awesome. So if you want me to react to that, let me know. And if you would prefer that this kind of reaction stays on Chicago Reacts, you can let me know that as well. Just trying some new things out here, because we're having some issues with the views on things that are not music. So if this is what you want to see, please let me know. I will keep doing stuff like this. You can also check out our Chicago Reacts channel. We have a lot of stuff from this creator and creators like him, as well as other gaming reactions and such like that. If you want to see anything else, something different than this, something similar, just whatever it is that you're looking at, there's no wrong video to post oh, I wish you would react to X, you know? Anything you want, put it in the video below, and I will add it to the list. Thanks again. I will see you in the next one. Until then,